Hey guys, welcome back. Today I've decided to throw some Ender Lilies Quietus of the Nights into the mix. Um, it's a fun little platform game. The controls are pretty fluid, the art style's very nice. I really like the background environments and just the way they've chosen to animate it. But my absolute favorite part of this game has to be the score. It just has a phenomenally relaxing soundtrack to it. Um, the first time I played it was actually yesterday. Um, Unfortunately, when I was recording, for whatever reason, the game sound did not port through, so I kind of had to restart. So I've made it a little bit past the first boss. Um, so I kind of know what to expect up until then. And then after that, it's all going to be new to me. So you essentially play as a priestess in a blighted, infected realm. Um, you wake up and have no memories. Obviously, there's this unique looking swordsman here. One thing I find interesting about the game is you don't actually attack yourself, you command the spirits to attack for you. So you can actually get new attacks as you progress through. It does have a leveling system. So as you kill, you get experience and you eventually level up. It increases your damage, but I don't know if it does anything like HP or defense. Then of course you've got your dodge, where this little froggy jump. So that's always fun. You'll notice the enemies beneath their HP bar have kind of an orangish gauge. That appears to be stamina, so if you're able to deplete that, you'll stun them for a very small amount of time. So in this, your healing is limited. So you've got prayers. You start out with 3. I'm not sure if you can increase that as you go through. You've got benches that are resting points throughout the game, so resting at a bench obviously will restore your prayer. I guess I should probably rest at that to at least create a return point. So there are secret passages. I've really only encountered the ones that are kind of in this tutorial stage. So I'm not sure like how many there are going forward, but hopefully a lot. It adds a little bit more depth. So as I'm sure you can see, the motions and everything are pretty fluid. It's not really bulky or laggy at all, so... It does seem like the combat can get a little fast-paced, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh, hi. So I think those items I'm picking up are actually static and just passively increase your max HP. And as you watch this, you'll come to find out that I really don't think that far ahead, so I tend to just eat more hits to the face than I do actually dodge things and get out of the way. So here is the first and only boss I've beaten so far. And I love that the Umbral Knight has to tell you that the air is thick with rot and that you need to be careful, as if there's not some demented-looking anime girl standing on top of someone's head right there. I can't tell if it's a head or a skeleton or what, but... So far I'm actually 2 for 2 on this. I haven't actually died to this one. I would like to keep that trend going, but it does get a little tough, and I've gotten close to dying a couple of times now. So you'll see I depleted her orange bar, so I was able to stun her out a little bit. And she is mad. She's mad, you guys. So I'm not sure why the stamina bar changes to purple there. I don't really think it changes anything, but ah, shit. She still stuns out if you deplete it. So, as you go through and you beat the hell out of people, you restore some of your memories. I know I've already said it, and I will probably say it a dozen more times, but I love the soundtrack to this game. It's just so peaceful. And it really sets a mood, too. And rather than it being like the overpowering, ridiculous background music, it's really soft and mellow. So the only part of the story so far that I really gathered is that obviously rain of death. So the rain is bad, and I think the rain is what's blighting people and just kind of ruining the room or the world. Um, so I'm going to guess that our goal is to stop the rain. So after you beat the first boss, you get a double jump, which opens up quite a bit. But I'm really looking forward to figuring out exactly who the Emerald Knight is. So, for example, obviously, Secret knew her, but I'm not sure how the Emerald Knight comes into play in all this. And as you defeat certain enemies and bosses, I don't know if it's every boss, obviously, but you get their spirit, and you can then use their spirit to give you different types of attacks. So I've in my previous playthroughs, I've made it through the next few scenes, but I haven't made it very much further than that, so I'm almost to a point now where this is all new to me. And pretty much anytime you get a major scenario change, they change the music up for you as well, so it's not like you have to listen to the same song constantly. And even though it's a platformer, their details in the background really add a lot to it. I love this line. They don't appear to be a threat, but best keep your distance. Like, I have to walk on top of it and through it. So, how am I supposed to keep distance? So now is kind of the point when it kind of stops holding your hand quite so much. By this point, you've already learned the basics of the gameplay, and so now it's time to kind of go about it on your own. So occasionally you'll run into white flowers that will restore your prayer uses to heal yourself. And then you've also got red ones like this, and they'll restore your uses of your special. So, like this. And again, I, for whatever reason, really enjoy just taking hits, so those prayers are going to come in handy. So I've run into 2 of these so far, and I'm not really sure what they are or how to get through it. I'm hoping as I play through a little bit more, I'll figure that out. So Secret seems to be an attack that does more to stamina than HP, so trying to stun something out, very helpful. And it looks like every time you purify, or are given the option to purify a spirit, you get new attacks. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and try and kill these off just so I can get the extra experience. Should be coming up on a bench, I would think. There's water. You can kind of tread across it. I've run into water in a few different places, so I'm hoping inevitably I'm actually able to like go swimming through it and explore beneath the water. You there, friend or foe? So I think that's like a blighted chariot that allows me to fast travel in between resting points, which is a really good thing because to me it kind of signals that there's going to be some backtracking and you're going to revisit areas to get to new areas. So previously I went down there, I got my ass kicked really bad, so I'm not thinking that right now that's where I'm supposed to go. Of course, I'm getting my ass kicked just as bad up here, but it is kind of weird though, like right now, obviously, as I'm sure you've noticed, there is no background music. So they do have moments of just silence. And it's normally before you transition into a new place. So, ouch. It is weird though that the music's so soft and lighthearted. as you're traveling through a ruined village, essentially defeating, like, possessed evil souls. So, bonus points for that. One thing I've noticed is there's not a lot of background objects you can interact with, so I'm hoping that increases as I play through more. And there are items that I haven't been able to get to in these locations, so I'm thinking that maybe as I progress further through, there's another form of jumping that I just haven't unlocked yet. Maybe a triple jump or more of a dash while you're in midair. So as I'm sure you can see, it's really easy to take a lot of damage very quickly. I don't know what's down here. Oh, okay, so some stagnant blight, and what that allows me to do is, since my spirits that I'm picking up are actually blighted spirits, I can power them up with it. So, like I said, other than just getting better damage, I'm not sure what leveling up does. But see, there's obviously something up there that I can't get to right now. I really like being able to chain together different attacks and abilities to have a different outcome on battle. It opens up a lot of different combat possibilities. I hate those crows, though. So far, crows and archers are my two most annoying enemies that I've encountered. It's not that they're difficult, they're just obnoxious. Hey there, big guy. Sun's getting real low. So here's the second one of those, and I have no idea how to get through it. I thought originally that it was by throwing one of those, but that is not it. So I'm not sure if maybe you have to attack it from underneath, or how that's going to play out exactly. A little bit more blighted rot. another big guy. Well, for right now, I think we will call this a stopping point, and we'll pick up next time. So, until then, thank you for watching, and goodbye.